Hey, Tanya Eliza here from TanyaEliza.com. And today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is how to get all of your money-making activities done, even if you are super busy and there are not enough hours in your day. So stay tuned. Okay, so we are all busy, right? And me included, especially when I first started building my network marketing company and I was working 12 hours a day as a finance specialist. And I was doing that about 6, sometimes 7 days a week. So I was the busy person who definitely had the legitimate excuse of I don't have enough time to build my own business on the side. But you know what? Because I am a leader, we make the time and we find resources to help us. And so in this episode, I am going to share with you some of the resources that have allowed me to become a full-time entrepreneur from home, now allowing me a lot of time freedom, but still we have to get things done. We have to get our money-making activities done in those pockets of time so that we can keep living the lifestyle that we want to live. And even though I don't have a job, I have my business that I run, we still need to do those money-making activities. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you a couple of resources that have helped me immensely. And I'm also going to share with you exactly how I plan out my day and how I plan out my week to get everything done. And this is to create a lifestyle that you love and enjoy in a business that you enjoy, which is ultimately really important. So in this episode, what we're doing is we're giving you my time management map, and it's a guide and it's a map that will help you get all your money-making activities done and still have a life that you enjoy. We'll leave a link for you here. You can head over there in the show notes. You can pick up the guide, you can download it. It's absolutely free and it definitely will help you in your business if you apply it. And so we like to give away a free resource that you can use on every episode. So let's talk about time management in your business. Well, like I said, I was working 12 hours a day, trying to build my network marketing business on the side. How did I do it? What are some things that I did? So some of the things that I actually went through at the time, one of the things that really helped me is I'm a big Tony Robbins follower, love Tony Robbins and all of his courses. I actually found out that he had a course called Time of Your Life, which is his time management course. And the title really spoke to me at the time. And I said, I need to go through that. So I picked up the course. I dedicated an hour a day in the morning, really early. I would wake up a little bit earlier and I went through the course. And the course is really phenomenal. I'll leave a link. You can check it out. You can check it out in my resource section on my blog in the show notes. But how it helped me is it helped me to prioritize what was most important in my day to contribute to my ultimate lifestyle. So first he helped me to figure out what my ultimate lifestyle looked like and casting and creating that vision, and then dictating and putting out the activities and outlining the activities that was going to help me get to that ultimate dream lifestyle. So I loved that course. Just to break it down, creating a vision and then creating activities to go along with that vision. Another resource that I loved and really helped me was a book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And I'll leave a link in the show notes as well on my blog. And that really helped me to figure out how to prioritize what was most important, because if we take a look at what's called the Pareto principle or the 80-20 rule, 80% of your results are contributed by about 20% of your activity. And so a lot of us, what we're doing is what we call busy work. And a lot of that busy work isn't what's contributing to the 80% of result that we're looking for. And so what we need to do is we need to get rid of the busy work and we just need to focus on the money-making activities. So I'm not too sure if you have a to-do list that keeps piling up on yourself and you're looking at that to-do list and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much on that list and it's overwhelming you. And so I know, because I used to have a to-do list and it would just run all the way down the piece of paper and it would just stare at me. Now, number one, if you don't have a to-do list and you're keeping everything up here, do a brain dump. Get it all out on paper, because if you keep it up here, all it's going to do is it's going to overwhelm the crap out of you. So we need to get it on paper, number one. And then what we have to do is we have to prioritize it. And in the map that I'm giving away that as my freebie with this episode, I really detail out how you should prioritize, but I'm just going to share with you how I do it. Now, I read a book called The Miracle Morning, and actually a few episodes ago on my blog, I talk about the Miracle Morning and how it's helped me. And it's a book. Again, I'll leave a resource link in the show notes for you. But I'll link you to the blog article that I did, because there it actually helped me create the time. The Miracle Morning resource actually really helped me create the time, because before I didn't think that I had the time. And what it did is it forced me to find the time. Now, we all have a half an hour, or we all have an hour that we can find in our day, but we need to carve out that time and actually create pockets of solitude moments that we dedicate our money-making activities in those moments. And so for me, I wake up a little bit earlier in the morning so that I can have quiet time to do my money-making activities that I had. When I was working 12 hours a day, I would go out on my lunch break and make about 2 to 3 phone calls a day to schedule presentations or to do a presentation for the next day. And I just worked with the time that I had. So if you're really busy, that's all you can do, is you can work with the time that you have, but you need to figure out where in your day you have that time that you can allocate. And then what you have to do is you have to get really committed to those pockets of time. Write them down and literally lock yourself in a room, put a sock on the door, let your family or members know, if you have family, that is your time to focus on your money-making activities. And so for me, I keep a running list of my money-making activities in just a notebook. I have a notebook that, you probably can get a better planner, and I'll research one and I'll put one in the show notes. I'll link to an Amazon planner that gives the same purpose as this, that maybe is a little bit better for you. But what I do is I go Monday and I'll block out, Monday, and then I'll go Tuesday, and then I'll go Wednesday, then I'll go Thursday. And now what I'm doing is I keep this book with me at my computer desk or wherever I normally work, or keep it with you wherever you normally work. And anytime something comes up in my head that I go, oh my gosh, I know I have to do that. Normally what we do is we react to that thought and we will immediately think that we have to do it, and it will take us away from the money-making activities that should come first in this to-do list. So what I do is I'll just go, okay, I got to call the handyman to come over to change those light bulbs downstairs. I just thought of this. So what we'll do is we'll go, is that a money-making activity? No. Where should we prioritize it? How important is it? Is it a 1, 2, or 3? 1 being really important. Okay, if it's not that important, where in the extra time of the week could we put it? And then what I do is I write it down so we don't forget to do it, and I'll put it where an appropriate time for that activity should be put. And if it's not a money-making activity, it does not get put in those solitude pockets of time that I allocated to do my money-making activities. So about an hour every morning, it's solid. It's solidified in my schedule that my husband knows, do not bug me. I am doing my money-making activities. I am calling my leads. I'm creating videos. I'm doing content. I'm writing my blog post, whatever it is for you. Those are a couple things for me that those are my money-making activities. But those are the pockets of time that I dedicate solely to the money-making activities. Now, we tend to shift the money-making activities, the most important things in our business, to the back of the room, because they're a little sometimes harder to do, right? Let's just be honest with ourselves. So if you can put them at the forefront, schedule out that pocket of time to get it done, and then only focus on getting that done, and then check it off. As humans, we like accomplishment and we like to, be rewarded. My reward is a little check mark or a cross off on that activity that it's done. So keep that running list in your book, and in that map that I'm giving away as a resource, I'm going to be a little bit more detailed on how to do that and how to organize that, at least how I organize that in my day to keep myself on track. So you can kind of copy that flow if you want. Go ahead. I mean, it's already been proven and put together for you. Why not? But I make sure, so ultimately important, to make sure that you are carving out the time and only doing your money-making activities in that time. If it is not a money-making activity, you do not do it. And sometimes Facebook and email are not money-making activities. In fact, in the first hour of my day while I'm working solely on the money-making activities in my business, my phone is on airplane mode and my internet is shut down on my computer unless I really need to be on the internet on the sites that I need to be on, and those are my money-making time sites, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I put together the scheduling map that I use, and that will help you get more done if you're really, really busy. TanyaEliza.com/7 download will have all those resources and show notes for you. If you liked this video and it helped you, please share it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if you have a time management trick that you use that helps you in your business. Join the conversation. I'd love to hear about it. And again, share, like, comment, do your thing on this video. And I will see you in the next episode of Tanya Eliza TV.